Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Alan Wake with FrozenFoxy, and they're talking again.
Right.
Rusty here
So
is
much
no
for
longer human.
qualification.
Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
We're gonna
Yeah,
hear
that makes
lots and
total
lots
sense.
from these two because they love to talk almost as much as I do.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
So you can try to go around this way, but it's actually closed off just because there's that cart there.
Are you on your
Because
own?
Alan is
Or
too
your wife
weak
with
to
you?
push anything
Show you the
around
town
on
if
his
you
own,
want. I
apparently.
get off work at 6.
At least,
Thanks, Rose.
when
We'll
he's
be
in
sure
a
to keep that in
regular
mind.
area. If he's somewhere else, then he's fine pushing things around. Check out these two.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
I like the coconut song. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and
But I'm in the coconut. Drink 'em both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. Jeez.
apparently using the jukebox didn't quite work. We'll try it again.
Tune number 6 in the jukebox.
Children of the elder
There we go.
God. Now there's a song
Now that's
for
what
you.
I'm talking about. Yes, it does that. Get stuck.
This
Yeah,
is it.
You need to
I've
give it a
died and gone
good
to
hard
hell.
whack.
We're not going to sit around and listen to the song because that would probably get us in trouble, but we'll go ahead and pick up another thermos here. Sounds good to me. Sup, lady? What,
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stucky,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
so this lady is holding a nice little, lamp here,
Change the bulb. This is what happens when you get sloppy.
which may very well be a reference to Twin Peaks and a lady who carries around a log.
Change the bulbs always. Stay vigilant, because darkness never sleeps.
Sure. Darkness never sleeps. I didn't think that darkness actually needed to sleep to begin with. It is pretty dark back here, though. Seems like everything's locked at the moment. I don't know why he would be trying the girls' bathroom, but okay.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Well, she's a pretty creepy lady. Who are you supposed to be? Exactly. Because we only heard about
Alden Lake
Stucky.
is a special place. Very inspiring.
Why is everyone trying to make Alan write a book at this point? Okay, whatever.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Yeah,
This will all
probably.
Be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you
Tom.
wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
So they're calling me Tom.
Andersons. They're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
They're calling me Tom. We saw something about Tom the Poet or something when we had a strange nightmare.
Mr. Wake.
See you later. Hopefully not.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Those could come in handy.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Well, that's foreboding. It looks like he got hit on the head or something.
Diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Sounds almost like he's talking directly to Alan here, because he knows they've just come in from the big city. Of course, it could be something to do with Deerfest. I don't know.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark.
Certainly
I've
looks
got a
nice.
flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
So yeah, Alice is definitely not a fan of the darkness. She's quite afraid of it, and will scream her little head off at the slightest bit of darkness anywhere. But we're gonna head up here instead of heading to the cabin, because if we do, right around here we've got our car and we can drive it off the cliff and kill ourselves. No, actually, there's more important things up here, like another thermos. Go ahead and take that real quick, and we'll check out the island.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
We'll be right back in just a second. I'm kind of noticing that there's a little bit of screen tear, and I want to check that out in the video. So it looks like that screen tear is only something that I see, and turning on the vertical sync looks like it resolved that. I think that only happens because I'm recording the game, because it seems like if I'm not recording, I don't see any screen tear. Anyway, let's check out the area. Private property, no trespassing. And of course, we're probably considered trespassing since we're, I believe, not supposed to be coming here. Considering that Stucky didn't really give us keys or directions. Some weird-ass woman did. Whatever the hell she is. Sadly, you can't sprint around here. You can only do this little baby jog thing. Got some sort of covered well here. Looks like she waited for us the entire time while we were up there. Alright, let's get going, love. What's with all the birds? Just everywhere. Come on, guys. We don't need birds on this island. Like a scarecrow or something. The bird leg cabin. Well, there's certainly other reasons to call it the bird leg cabin. Let's check out what's going on inside.
Come on. Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
And as you can see, she immediately freaks out as soon as anything is dark. Which, it's not all that dark in here, in all honesty, but, whatever.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
I don't know why he's yelling, "Hello, anyone here?" into the books. That doesn't seem like that would help. But we were getting called Tom earlier, and Tom the Poet was in the dream. Could it be that Thomas Zane is who it's talking about? Who knows? Take another coffee thermos, though. Let's see if there's anything else in here to investigate. Probably not, but you never know. Check out the upstairs. Maybe find some switches to turn on the lights.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
60s? I don't know, I don't really see this as the 60s. It seems like this is even earlier than the 50s to me. Because 50s had all those strange squares that you'd put all over the wall, and this furniture looks like maybe 40s or 30s. But it's nice. I'm a fan of the 40s and 30s kind of era. Kind of a small room for a cabin here, because it doesn't look like there's much to it, and there's no TV or anything. I'd be kind of bored in here. You know, I need some internet, some TV, something.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn.
In the form of the face of that strange woman that we have no idea who she is.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Yeah, we'll get to that, Alan. Don't worry about it. What we got here? Huh. That's the diver that was in our dream. Interesting. Alright, well, that seems to be it around here. Let's go out the back door. That's slightly open and see what we can find. That is a pretty awesome looking view, if you ask me. I wouldn't mind living around a place like this if you had some amenities.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now,
Jerk.
let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM, and now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Yep, no low profiles here. So this music is kind of reminiscent of both Twin Peaks and Silent Hill for me, for whatever reason. Silent Hill's a pretty good game. I'll probably do something with that at some point, but not right now. Right now, let's enjoy the scenery, which, you know, honestly reminds me a lot of this episode from Tales from the Crypt. There was like this little sludge monster. They they put cigarette butts into it or something, and then it ended up eating them. That always made me terrified of water. I don't like water. I really don't, especially dark water. I don't know why. That episode has always stuck with me. And dark water always seems to creep me out, and I like to get away from it as fast as possible.
The water was clear but dark. It looked very deep.
Yeah. Let's go away from here. In a game, I don't mind it so much, but in real life, I'm not a fan of going next to water like this. I prefer a nice foresty area without a lake.
Our cable goes to that shed over there.
Does it? All right. Well, I guess we'll deal with the power. But before that, we'll look around the area a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
So that looks like TZ, so Thomas Zane and BJ. Apparently his girlfriend was Blowjob. Okay. That makes sense. I imagine people would be fine with a girlfriend named that. Maybe. So we can learn about focusing here, not that we haven't been doing it a few times already.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Kind of difficult to see it right now, but a little later on you actually get to see it during the nighttime. And it makes it quite a bit easier to make out the lodge up there. Sadly, you cannot kill Alan currently. He will not fall off of any of these places.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Alright. We are going to be seeing this kind of mini-game a lot during this game, as well as the one where you just click a whole bunch of times to open doors. It's a thing. Alright. Well, lights should be on now.
Good work, honey.
How can you tell?
A bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
I have no idea how she can tell. Because those lights are definitely not on currently.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
You thought wrong. So, if we come out here now, it's actually lit up, and I find it a little bit easier to see when it's kind of dark like this and the sun setting in the distance. Looks nice. Let's go and check out Alice. Maybe she'll be making us some dinner or something. This thing open? Nope. Guess we're not going down into the basement there. Man, she's just turning on every single light in the house. That is a waste of electricity. We're gonna run this generator dry real fast. Got a lantern here and a nice big fish. Looks like we've got some champagne or something. Maybe to have some fun a little later.
I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Are you? Okay, your jeans are off. Is this...
Hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Okay then, I guess we're not getting surprised by that, but sure.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.